Now, in this week's video, we're going to be doing work on Mercedes T1s. Not just mine, also Aiden's. Well, we might not get done anything this week, I don't know. We'll see what's happened. But for right now, I am doing my... I've taken my auxiliary belt off and I am changing the tensioner pulley. As well as I've just ordered a new belt and a new idler pulley, because that's also gone. I'll show you them now. So this was the old tensioner pulley, and you probably can't see this. But if I show you, can you see it's literally worn a groove into the pulley where the belt goes. So yeah, that's a bit crap. You can never guess where I am. It's windy again. Yep, Stonehenge. So I've changed that now. That's got a new one on. And then up here we got an idler pulley down there. Not sure if you can see that. I think it's not that one though. This one here. If you get your hand down there and you listen to this, shouldn't sound like that. So yeah, new one of them on the way too. So this belt I got is 2040mm and Aiden's is 1980mm, so big difference. The alternator and alternator bracket, I'll change it at a later date because I don't have the alternator. It's been delivered to my dad's, and then I'll change the alternator bracket as well. I do have a spare one in case it goes, but yeah, this one, bearings were truly gone in that, so yeah. Was just doing this. Ta-da! Look at that. I've only done one side so far. This side was the first bit off the strip, which has got the connector on, so I cut the connector off. This wasn't it, but it was one like that. And then I just crimped on that to my wire that was dangling down just there. But for this side, I need to solder it up here. So I've got the soldering iron out, ready to do that. And then I've got bulbs to replace in the dashboard, and I just thought, oh, what better time to do that than now, because well, I've got nothing else to do once I've done this. Oh well, I might have some lunch actually once I've done this. And then yeah, let's go and do that. So I did something else as well, and I was like, ah damn, I didn't film yesterday. We went on a nice walk this morning, Aiden and Biff. Jake was here, but he went before I even started recording this video. Net went also day before yesterday when I was last speaking to you, I think. So yeah, there's only me, Joe and Aiden and Biff now. But yeah, we're still doing Aiden's van failed the MOT again. I'm going to crack on, wait for the soldering iron to warm up, and you guys can watch me do that. And then I'll come back after having some food and we'll crack on taking the dash apart to put the new bulbs in. So, ready? Ta-da! So you got this one, you got that one, the main one here, along with the one just where you can't see, and then we got this new one, which as you can see lights me up as well, and all of the countertop, because that's the thing, the lights are in the middle. That's why I wanted these. So you can see the strip from there, but when you look up here, it's just a nice glow, which is what I wanted. Unlike that side, because I need to put something in front of that, and you can just see the LEDs, it looks ugly. This side, look at that. Nice! So yeah, I need to put something over those ones. I was going to put some under the countertop, but I don't think I am anymore, on this third switch. I think this third switch now I'm going to use as an outside light. I've got another LED strip, and I'm going to put it above the awning, just below the top row of lights, red lights, and then it should shine through the awning when the awning's out. And if not, the awning's in, and you'll see the light brighter, but yeah, it should shine through the awning because it's white and light blue. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna have something to eat, pack up, have something to eat, and then we'll go take my dash apart to replace these bulbs. Okay. So, I just thought I'd update you. I'm just about to start editing the last video. I want to try and get... I'm very close now. I'm on the last video, the one before I'm recording now. So, yeah, the last video was changing my gearbox oil at my dad's. I did a week of work. Was it? Yeah, it was 5 days, I think. Yeah, 5 days of work. And then Friday after work I came down to the Drove, Stonehenge, to meet up with Aiden and Biff to sort their van out, get it through the MOT and sort some welding up windows and stuff. Not MOT stuff, but stuff they need doing on the van itself, and a couple of bits of rust, as per standard for Mercedes. Yeah, if you don't know them, they're on Instagram, the Hippie Bus, and they have Mercedes 410D T1, same engine as mine, but 4.6 ton. So yeah, those are interested. But yeah, go check their Instagram in the description, or yeah, on screen. So yeah, that's where I am, and that's where I've been for the start of this video, and sorry for the late explanation of where I am, what I'm doing. While I'm down here, there was also Jake and Net, but they've both gone. Oh, and Asa was here as well. Oh, I don't want to forget people. I hate doing this. And then also Joe is still here because we're trying to get Pep's 410D through the MOT, and yeah, it's failed twice so far, so that's a bit of a pain in the ass, but it should all be sorted now. So, but yeah, I just thought of explaining because I did a bit of filming this morning, a little montagey bit. I forgot about that. I'm going to get better into the filming from now on. Although the last 3 videos I have had, there's one fly in here pissing me off, or 2. I've had the last 3 videos a fair few people commenting saying, oh, I'm really liking the style of videos, or yeah, the video progress has really improved. So if you are one of those people who said that you're loving the videos at the moment, thank you very much. It's much appreciated. It's given me more motivation to carry on, because to be honest, I thought the last month's worth have been pretty crap, to be honest.
I ran around the corner to see what she was doing. She already at this point was just running.
Good morning, everyone. That was Joe just off then. Jamie turned up yesterday, which was nice to see him. Excuse all the crap on the lens. Today everything has turned up at the petrol station, so I'm going to go collect the bits to do all the belt, the 2 pulleys and the belt, and I'm going to take the belt off, change the pulleys, put a new belt on, and hopefully no squeak, because I'll show you a preview of what it's like now. Excuse me. So, kind of pointing the wrong way there. There we are. Right. Eating one of the cookies I made earlier. I'll stick the link in the recipe. No, I'll stick the recipe in a link in the description below. For these. They're a recipe by the Happy Pear, and they're got like 5 ingredients to them. They're pretty awesome. So not too unhealthy, and super easy to make. Literally just bosh everything in a bowl and stick it in the oven for 10 minutes. It's awesome. Anyway, today's been a very miserable day. Rainy and windy all day, and it's going to get worse tomorrow. Lovely. Possibly a bit of sun tomorrow though. I haven't seen sun till today. Went out for a walk this morning. That was really nice. Barefoot, even though it was pretty cold and wet and raining. It was really nice because it was like you walked on the grass and it got your feet all, you know, wet, like you had a bath or a shower, you know, when they soften up. And then you walk through the forest and it'll all be like sticky, and there was a gravel patch and stuff. So it was all like massage, and then on the way back you walk through the grass again and it like cleaned your feet. and it was like cleanest you could ever get them in, cleaner than a shower. Like no soap needed, you just walk, and the water and the grasses and the dirt all just cleaned it off. But yeah, then I went and got some water because I ran out, and even though I was at the shop yesterday getting the belt pit bits, which I'll tell you about in a minute, I forgot. I didn't realise I didn't have that much water. I thought I had some more. Yesterday we changed the parts, and as you saw some clips yesterday of me doing a little time lapse of taking the belt off. Took the belt off, fitted the new pulleys, no problem. Tried to get the new belt on, the 1980mm that Aiden has, and it would not go on, and my alternator is closer, so it should go on easier, which doesn't make sense. We then found out my tensioner arm, the bearing that it pivots on is just shot and so stiff, and the shock is seized pretty much. You can push it if you really try, but it should not be like that. So new one of them ordered, 60 quid, tensioner and shock. So to go with the new pulley, the only thing that will be the old thing is the spring, but I've checked that and that definitely still works. So in order to get to diagnose all that and for access, I ripped the fan shroud off that I think I mentioned I was going to do in the last week's video, or I think I've said before, if not. There's a fan shroud, Aiden's doesn't have it. It's just, you know, some fans do, some fans don't. It's a bit like one of those things that probably gets taken off and then not bothered to put back on. I put mine back on, but I wish I hadn't, because it restricts the access so much, you can't get to it. So I cut it off yesterday because I got annoyed with it. Fan needs to come off, but for that you need an impact driver in the front. So the radiator needs to come out. Excuse the voices. People walking past and talking loudly. So yeah, mission failed then. All the new pulleys on, put everything back together, not the fan shroud because I cut it off and that's staying off now. And then put the old belt back on the long one, which is still in okay condition. It's just too big, and then yeah, when it got water this morning it was fine. So it needs some fettling to get that belt to fit, and then once that belt's fit it will be quiet and it will be really nice. But I can't wait for that. That's that now. I'm just waiting for a new tensioner arm and shock absorber to come. Aiden's waiting for the handbrake cable, and we're going to do that and then get it through the MOT, and we're probably not going to get any welding done this week, and that's just how it goes, or next week even. But yeah, so today I haven't really done much. It's been rainy. As I say, got water, lit the burner. Everyone had their burners on.